guy throwing the shoe. It is one way to gain attention. It's like going to a political rally and having people yell at you. It's like driving down the street and have people not gesturing with all 5 fingers. It's a way for people to draw, attention. I don't know what the guy's cause is, but one thing is for certain: he caused you to ask me a question about him. I didn't feel the least bit threatened by it. These journalists here were very apologetic. They said this doesn't represent the Iraqi people, but that's what happens in free societies where people try to draw attention to themselves. And so I guess he was effective because he caused you to say something about it. Now, in terms of the agreements, this is a major achievement. At the end, absolutely not. There's more work to be done. And all this basically says is we made good progress, and we'll continue to work together.
This is like
to achieve.
That's crazy.
Peace. That's what we want.
That right there was what solidified him as one of my favorite presidents ever. He's like, so what?
Sitting president, and I have been looking forward to this visit. It's
fool me once, shame on you.
Fool me twice, you can't fool me again.
Oh my god. So good. Man, I feel like growing up, I had some good presidents. I had fucking Bill Clinton.
You had a president who was very good.
He was very good.
And then I had 2 Bushes.
Yep.
2 Bushes in a bird or something like that.
You had Reagan too.
Yeah, I had Reagan. I was like, the actor?
Dude, I love that. I can't believe I called that. I was like, and then it happened organically. I can't believe it worked. I can't believe it actually happened.
It did happen.
Called my shot and I hit it. Shoot or shoot.
Yep.
But yeah, I guess I had some Reagan in my life because I was born in '87. So does that mean I had Carter too?
No.
Who's a president in '87?
Bush Senior. You had Reagan and then Bush Senior.
Reagan went twice.
Okay, yeah. So Reagan, Bush Senior, Bush Clinton, Bush, then Obama.
Mm-hmm.
And then Trump's the first one to only get 1 term that I can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone got reelected.
Yeah.
Except for that one guy.
Except for the one guy who then decided to get in a fight with his former vice president.
He got in a fight with everybody.
Well, you can hear him talk about it on his own social media. What was it called again? Oh yeah, nobody knows.
Oof.
We should have recorded that. Shit, we should have recorded.
Shit, we should have recorded part 2.
It says it's recording.
Well, we got the video.
That was a callback to last week's.
Shit.
We gotta record. Speaking of should be recording. Let's go on ahead.
Oh, did you just now hit record?
Show did.
That's funny.
So I realized that being a wheelman, that I pretty much I spend the first half of the day doing receiving, which means I stand in front of a computer and I punch numbers, and then I hit stamp, staple, put the deal in the thing, grab the box, put it on the shit. And that's how I spend my morning. And then the afternoon, I drive around Seattle.
And don't ever do shit at work.
I don't ever do shit at work. I can't believe you thought I made that up.
I really had no idea that was not a Jake original. 100%.
You thought that I had created something
that's
viral.
Pretty good. I like it. No, I'd never seen a video.
You've sent me I don't ever do shit at work videos.
No.
Yes, I guarantee you there's a video of the guy who drops the giant paper roll and it flips the thing. I guarantee you sent me I don't ever do shit at work videos.
No.
Anyway. That was really funny to me. I was like, wow, I took a little bit of pride in that. Go Ducks.
Go Ducks. Yeah, I'd never. That song is not like I notice songs.
And then
That one was not one that I'd ever noticed.
and then Dave fucking taking a nap.
Yeah, and then then Dave falls asleep on his couch or the boss's couch and supposed to be working and he records him and then sends it to me.
And then Dave
And
in
then
turn records his boss
Dave
also
Dave does
sleeping.
the reaction video and he's like, All right, well, you're not doing anything either.
I
I
am
got so how
too
y'all
high.
doing? Yeah, Alex
He's
is
so high.
Alex is not low.
Dude.
Alex is not low.
When he first got on here, it made me laugh because he gets on and I look at my TV and it's a Minions commercial and he's got the yellow hoodie on and I was like,
no Ivy League this week though.
No, I guess not. It's
got too high.
fucking the garage. The garage is cold today. It's cold in Newburgh. More like
Wow.
iceberg.
Nice.
Ha
Oh, what are the Blazers doing?
Nobody knows.
Tanking.
Yeah, they're trying
Reenacting the Titanic.
Yeah, they're gonna see if they can tank. They're gonna try.
Dude, this
But
is
they're probably
Dame. Dame needs to like get healthy and win just enough games to keep him out of the lottery, and then be like, trade me now.
well.
You should.
Be so funny.
From
Boom.
what I've heard, like they're gonna use all the money that they save from the cap to build around Dame in this offseason.
I mean, they have grabbed like 3 or 4 draft picks in the last couple days. So I mean, there's that.
And
Like
it seems like all the ones they've given away are protected, so
Right.
there's like a chance that they get to keep them.
Yeah,
that's pretty
especially
cool.
if they suck.
Yeah.
Which they might. So
which
yeah,
they do.
yeah.
At what point, like in your tenure with a franchise, do you become the player the franchise should actually talk to? You know what I mean? Like Dame was a badass before he had like the ability to be like, fix this shit. You know what I mean?
think when
So
you
like,
sign a max contract,
is
Yeah,
that
but he did that.
no?
So
That's
why didn't they
saying,
talk to him?
well, there's that. I'm not saying the teams are managing themselves well, but like
Right.
Tom Brady clearly has that level in the NFL. Like, hey, bring this guy in, do this, change this, and yep, yep.
I think there's got to be also like some level of maturity to the guy, because like you're not just gonna like Russell Westbrook may have had a max contract. You're not going to ask him shit
right?
Yeah.
ever.
He's gonna be like, I don't care. Give me someone who can give me the ball.
Yeah.
Give me someone who can give me the ball.
Yeah. But like Dame has at least been direct and told them what he's wanted, but they just haven't listened. That's the problem. Like if they'd listened, we'd probably still have CJ, and we probably would have got Draymond Green. I don't know. Maybe be doing better at this point.
I just like, can we get rid of Nurkic next? Can he be next to go?
Right?
I haven't hated a Blazer as much as I hate use of Nurkic.
I have a hard time hating him because he doesn't know that he's the problem. But at the same time, I got asked today, what's going on with the Blazers? And I said, they won't get rid of Nurkic. Like, that's where you start. They think he's good, and he's not.
He's like the Nicholas Batum of the team now. It's like his value is never going to be higher than it was like 2 seasons ago, and now he's spoiled goods. But now we're fucking stuck with him because we paid him like $15 million a year, and oh god, the only reason Dame has to hit game-winning shots from beyond the three, from like three-quarter court is because Yusuf Nurkic missed 8 layups through the course of the game.
Yusuf Butterfingers Nurkic.
More like useless Nurkic.
Useless
Ooh.
Nurkic.
Like, just fucking dunk it, bro. You're 7'3". Like, stop trying the finger roll shit. Just fucking get a little spring in your step and pack the shit. Not hard.
Ask Shaq.
Ask Shaq. Like, if you can get both hands up to the rim to try to lay it up off the glass, you can get both hands to the rim to fucking dunk it.
I agree.
You know what's a lot harder to block than a layup? A dunk. You know what you're a lot more likely to get fouled doing? Dunking.
Mm-hmm.
All's in your hand for a longer period of time.
I wish more big men watched like the videos of Shaq playing from in his prime.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of that, and that's how, I mean, obviously I wasn't dunking on people regularly, but when I played on 9-foot rims, I played like Shaq. I was there to dunk on your fucking head.
Dude, I played a lot like Barkley.
Which is very similar, but just less dunking.
Yeah, a lot less dunking, a little bit more range.
Yeah.
You know, about elbow in is my where I can shoot from.
Yeah, I could shoot. I just didn't want to because I wanted to dunk on people.
Well, right, because that's 9 foot. That's nines.
It's fun. It's fun.
I remember you were talking about setting up the dunk hoops league. That sounded like a really fun idea.
I still have the basketball hoop, backboard and rim here at my house. Like maybe I'll do that this summer. Because it would be fun. And it would give a bunch of kids that don't have shit to do something to do.
Yeah.
Dunk league would be rad.
Dunk league.
Yeah. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I'm in.
That was fun. I went to the trampoline park. I'll definitely talk a lot more about that. We got to write that down. Trampoline park.
Like recently?
Yeah. But I went and they have one where you can jump up and dunk. So I'm doing like a big old throw it off the backboard, jump up and dunk it shit, and like
nice.
It's fun.
I've always wanted to do that.
Slam ball. I always wanted to be like have enough faith in my ankles and knees to play slam ball.
Is that what it was called? Slam ball?
The full trampoline.
That game was shit. That was the shit. Like,
because those guys just went flying into those trampolines, and like I just don't trust my knees and my ankles to land and then jump again towards the hoop.
Yeah. That shit was fun.
And like the collisions and shit in midair, and like
oh my god,
and like nobody really got hurt was a crazy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone knew how to fall. Everything was padded. Like you get a fat lip here and there, but
that's fucking sports.
It's sports.
Yeah, it's sports.
I should have stretched before I went to the trampoline park. I did not stretch.
Well, you should also have probably been active in the sports in the last few years more than you are now.
COVID's a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's true. Go Ducks.
Go Ducks. I'm active. True. I mean, I've been active in other things.
Yeah.
Like
it's not like I've been inactive.
Doing it. Doing it.
Cut that.
Leave it in.
That's some good Shiite
I get
Muslim.
the good ones at my shows.
I'm so mad. The more I listen to the Always Sunny podcast, the more I think it's just a My Show ripoff. Done with more famous people.
Wait, which one?
The Always Sunny in Philadelphia podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was listening back where we were talking about just Always Sunny, and it's basically the same idea, the podcast or the show. Like, we could do that.
Right. Alex, yeah.
if-
Do you
what?
have you figured it out
Have I figured what out?
when the writers intensive weekend is going to happen?
I mean, no. I'm trying. I don't know. I guess now I'm trying to figure out the best.
The best way to tell me that it's not going to happen?
No, the best way to I'm trying to decide do you want to do that on an F1 weekend, or does it need to, or do we need to try to find it in the schedule off weekend? That's got to be.
Well, here's the real deal. Schmacking a meal is
Ooh.
any weekend prior to the 18th of holy shit, that's a big bug. The 18th of March. Fuck you. Is not going to be an F1 weekend.
Right, but I don't know. I gotta figure it out. We'll figure it out. That's life, man. If you can fucking call me on a Wednesday, and then we're heading to a fucking Avalanche game on Friday, I think we can figure out a way.
Well, I mean, those were two different people.
Yeah.
That was two different guys making decisions about going to Denver than the two guys we are now.
But what I'm saying is the two guys we are now have shifted the same together. It's equal.
That's true. We have moved
So I'm not saying that we can make impromptu decisions. I'm just saying I think we can figure it out.
Figure it out. That's what I said. So figure it out.
Figure it out. To be fair.
But
we'll get it.
All right, man. Are you ready for a good ass show?
We're gonna fucking find out.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, here we are. We're back again. It's another edition. It's another episode of my show, and it's gonna take time. A whole lot of precious time. It's gonna take patience and time to do it right, child. He's got his mind set on you. It's that guy over there.
I'm Alex. They invited me back, and the guy who introduced me is the best to ever do it, and he's right over there.
It's me. It's One Take Jake back in the saddle again. A little bit of verbal LED ready to bring it to you today. And we are joined by the third man in the booth. It would not be the show that we know, the show that we love, and the show that it is today without him. He's a mouth of the deep south, the agent of chaos. Do not look that up on Google, or do. See what happens. It's Robin.
Gonna take a pull. Yeah, I don't even know the words anymore. Got me screwed up today.
I remember the Weird Al version of that song.
Yeah, I can do that. What's up? Hi.
Word song. This song is just a 6-word song.
Yeah, what's up?
What's going on, boys? How's it going?
It's very good.
It was very good. Oh, that's our first reference to badfacts.info. Which you should check out, which is where you can find this lovely podcast, our top rated episode, Rainy Night in Nashville. It's sexy.
Ooh.
Actually, there's no sex. I had no sex is had that I was aware of.
Are the episodes actually rated like?
Well, I can tell which ones are listened to the most.
Mm.
And
we just need to come up with spicy titles for every one of them instead of just randomly whatever makes us laugh that episode.
Cayenne.
There you go.
Like shocking, outrageous things. 3 guys.
But then add in a location that happened in Orlando. And people will be like, oh, stories about Orlando? And they'll listen and be like, they didn't fucking talk about Orlando once.
Orlando?
The fuck?
This metadata is
they
bullshit.
kept talking about the Ducks and all that shit.
Like we're
I don't
from
even like
Miami. Why do we want to
sports.
hear about the fucking Ducks?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
maybe
funny.
that's not a good idea.
I mean, it might work.
I mean, we've got listeners in Bangladesh, so I mean,
Yeah.
shout out Bangladesh. What's up to all? You know, I'm the Bangladeshi Elvis.
That
Well,
is
okay.
a bold proclamation.
Might
I
even
mean-
be the title of the episode.
Go ahead. I'll write it down. It's an early
I'll write it
reader.
down.
We'll go to Bangladesh and they'll be like, "Oh, Jake from my show with Alex and Jake. Oh, Bangladeshi Elvis."
Okay.
Where they just be like, here, Elvis.
Here, Elvis. No, there, Elvis.
That's good.
Werewolf, their wolf, their castle. So
That's a good
I went
one.
to the old trampoline park last weekend. The
How was
it wasn't too bad. They removed the foam pit with the rock wall on the other side of it. That's always been pointless. It's like
no one uses it.
yeah, it's like try to crawl across this foam and then climb a 6-foot wall. Okay, like
Yeah.
no.
Y'all know you got trampolines over here, right?
Yeah, there's a whole lot of other shit you can do. So what they replaced that with was this big old slide that had like it went all the way down. Like you went down almost at a straight down angle and then shot back up, and so you'd land on your belly. And so they replaced it with that. That was pretty cool. But then kids wanted to go on the jump in the airbag thing. So the girl who was in charge of both of those had to leave the slide, so I only got to do it once. But oh well, it was still cool. I'm glad. But
like the jackass airbag where like one person sits on it and then another person drops down and lands on it and shoots them up in the air.
not quite the blob level, but
Oh.
like stuntman airbag.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like something you could jump from 10 feet off of, land in, and go, "Oh, that wasn't bad at all."
Oh, okay. That wasn't bad at all.
But one thing I learned that I really liked about trampoline parks is it's a good metric to find out how you stack up athletically with other dads.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, because like I went in there and we were playing dodgeball. I was in there holding court, and there were these other dads that they were huffing and puffing after a couple minutes. I'm like, what's
Oh,
going on,
man.
guys? Like, you gotta wing this shit.
Did
Yeah.
you like look at him and be like, yeah, go hop in your minivan and get the fuck out of here?
Don't drive minivans. Like I like there are things I know in this life. One of them, not driving a minivan.
Well, see, that's why you were athletically that next tier. That's what I'm saying. These are minivan drivers that you were fucking with. That's you're up here SUVs only. Like I got a family. I need seats. We're gonna make it suburban, not caravan. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck away.
Hop in your Sienna and roll, Steven.
Steve with
Steven.
a PH.
Yeah.
Stefan.
Stefan. There you go.
Douglas. But yeah, it's like there was this one kid who like it challenged me to a one-on-one in dodgeball. I'm like, okay, like let's go. Like
That's a
I
thing?
don't. Well, we're just playing one-on-one. It's like here, I have a ball, you have a ball. Let's go.
It's no different than starting 5-on-5 and having one on each team left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, I get it.
it's like one-on-one basketball is a thing.
Yeah.
So like it's
Yes.
it's just like a.
I've just played a lot of dodgeball and I've never been like, hey, you versus me.
You.
Let's go.
It's not like yeah,
that
getting
thing.
called out on Call of Duty or whatever. Some guys like
1v1 me, bro.
1v1, 1v1. It's
Nah.
like,
Let's go.
no.
Nah,
Well, yeah, I mean,
good.
because I'm just there are a bunch of other kids that I don't know, so I'm just like lobbing them. I'm like taking mortar shots from across the trampoline room, just like hitting them in the back of the head as they're running away, and like, but not
Nice.
throwing any serious shots. But like this kid like wants to rumble, and so I'm like, all right, let's play, and I beat him 3-1. Like Yeah, he got one because the ball hit my thumbs. They're the squishy balls.
Yeah.
Like if we were playing with kickballs, I would have hurt this kid.
That's generally the rule, though. Like the adults are going to hurt the kids in those scenarios.
Well, the problem is like I could palm those things really, really easily.
Yeah.
So like I could have like 3 or 4 pump fakes in a row and the ball has not moved.
Yeah.
You're like 6 for flinching. Wham!
But no, they had all sorts of fun stuff. I mean, of course, they had the jump into the foam pit area. There's the old rope swing.
Was there any jump humping?
No, not that I saw. We didn't end up in Utah.
Oh, okay.
But I was getting those ligaments warmed up for you guys because September is rapidly approaching.
That's fair.
I'm gonna do it like this. with the knees up jumping. So like hands down, knees up. It'll be something to see. Like I'm gonna put headphones on and listen to like and jump to that rhythm like you're like, wait, no, change it up, Teddy Pendergrass. You're like, think you better let it go. Looks like another love TKO.
This is definitely going to be one of the episodes people are going to want to watch on YouTube. Just to see Jake's, the way he's acting this out. Like, you can't see it, obviously, unless you're watching it on YouTube right now.
In which case,
then
something
you're probably laughing. You're laughing, for sure.
I mean, let's be honest, they're probably laughing without seeing it.
No, but like extra, like bonus laughs.
Or if they're like anger listening to it, like I often do, they're like, make me laugh, funny man. Like, no, I am not laughing. This is not funny.
I will not laugh. Yeah.
I will not laugh. Another.
Tell me a joke, clown.
Oh, man.
Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side, Jack?
That made me think of the emo joke that I told to Gabe, and he made me tell it to him like 6 times. Tell me that joke again. Say that joke again.
Wait, which one is it? Why is the chicken?
No, it was. I was like,
wish my lawn was emo so it would cut itself.
Cut itself. Yeah. Say that joke again. Say that joke again. No, I'm good.
We won. We won the war. We won the war against masks.
He was so. Oh my god. I was telling Alex in the pre-show, like, if he could be manic depressive or bipolar, he's on a manic streak. Like all week, everything has just been super OCD, and everything's at 100. And I'm over it. I have a headache right now. It's Wednesday at 8 o'clock. I have a headache still.
It wasn't today like early release.
It was, yeah. But his dad forgot and showed up at like 2:20. I'm like, bro, I've been outside with this kid for half an hour. And then he shows up with pizza. And I'm like,
all right.
I'll allow it.
I mean, that's one of my family's traditions. Like, if you're going to be late, stop and get donuts, because when you show up and you're late,
nobody's mad when you bring donuts.
Exactly. They're like, hey, he's late, but he brought donuts, so don't do it again.
Just like donuts.
Yeah, but just be on time with donuts next time.
So
I think I've said this before, but I covered up being late to Dex a couple times by grabbing a pot of coffee from Starbucks, because
Smart.
I knew we had a meeting this morning, so I wanted to make sure we all had some coffee.
Smart. I was telling Alex though, because he was like, I might be too high, and I was like, well, Friday I'm gonna be high all day, so make sure that day of work will not suck.
What's happening Friday?
I'm just over it. I want a week to be done, like, and that will last until after the Super Bowl on Sunday. Oh yeah, Super Bowl Sunday. Shit.
Yeah.
I just saw a commercial, so it reminded me.
The superb owl.
The superb owl. I'm gonna go watch it with Deaton.
Oh, yeah? Is there going to be lumpia?
I hope so. His parents are coming.
There'd better be
I'm gonna
lumpia.
text him right now.
Yeah, tell him that
Hey,
there's not lumpia,
hey,
he's going to be
hey.
fired.
No lumpia, no me.
Right, Chico. No lumpia equals no Robin. Just said
I'm
that.
typing that.
Yeah. And then like the heart emoji.
Okay.
Or I don't know. What's funnier than a heart emoji?
2 heart emojis.
The 2 guys holding hands.
What about the praying hands emoji? Or clapping hands emoji?
That could also work.
You
Yeah.
can do the
Let's see if we can make it work. Can you see it? Oh, you probably
No.
can't read it because it's backwards anyway.
Yeah, what does it say?
It said, "Is there going to be lumpia on Sunday?" And then the next text says, "No lumpia equals no Robin." And he just said, "I can ask my mom."
that worked quickly.
Awesome.
I remember
God.
he introduced me to lumpia. We were at what's the festival down in
Summerfest or Pioneer Days?
Pioneer Days.
Yeah.
And she had her stand, and he's just like, "Yo, give me some lumpia." And we had like 30 between the two of us, and we just stood there and ate
Dude.
lumpia.
So good. If
So
if you've never had lumpia, you're missing out. It's like if you've been to Taco Time and had the crisp meat burritos, imagine that, but a smaller version and with a
like
thinner, crispier shell.
and like not
my
Mexican
God.
spices.
And not Mexican spices. The spice comes from the sauce that we use. It's like I forget what kind of sauce it actually is, or the name of it. But it's like this pink sauce with spices in it, and oh my God, so good.
It's some good stuff.
It's very good.
It's very good. And like I was full, and he's like, "Hey, you want some lumpia?" I was like, "Yep." I just won't eat tomorrow. I'm good. Imagine if it was like that. If you could like eat a whole bunch one day and then not have to eat the next day.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be okay with that. Just get stuffed at the buffet, and then the next day you're like, I don't need to eat. I'm still good.
That'd be cool. That would make buffets like way more worth it.
Oh, for sure. They'd probably charge more though.
Probably, but
because they know that you're not going to eat the next day. They're like, they probably have slogans about it.
like,
Come in today, don't eat tomorrow.
Miller's Buffet.
Miller's Buffet is the name of this episode.
I'm writing that down. That's going to be a shirt.
Come in today, don't eat tomorrow. Try the roast beef.
Oh my God.
Do you remember there used to be an independent buffet in Eugene over at the Big Y Shopping Center called the Timber Topper?
No.
Oh, it's now a bookstore. But yeah, there used to be a little buffet over there.
Man.
And like I remember this guy, I don't even remember who the fuck he was, but he told me that they used the mashed potatoes at the buffet as like worm food. And so there were worms in the mashed, like he was just trying to freak me out. But I was like, yeah, I was like that's how I'll always remember the timber topper, as the worm potato. Ding.
Ding. Gabe actually has a worm farm that we built.
That doesn't surprise me.
And then he's kind of forgot about it. And then today we were looking at it, and I was like, somebody threw their chew in there. And he's like, what? What? That's disgusting. People are disgusting.
Oh,
and then he found cigarette butts, and he was like, some pompous person is smoking cigarettes on the school campus.
You're like, it was the fucking principal, bro.
And he kept saying pompous in a way that I think he thought the word pompous meant pomp ass. And I was like, it's pompous, not pomp ass. And he's like,
So
oh.
wait, was he using it as a noun and instead of an adjective?
Yes.
Oh my.
Yeah.
my.
So after we counted
Quite the
5 cigarette
Molotov.
butts, and I'm sure it's because there was a basketball game, and at halftime the old people can't handle not smoking.
Yeah, or the team
A
for
full
that
game.
matter.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, it was out in the parking lot, whatever. And
Point
I was
guards
like,
out
well,
smoking with the cheerleader.
you should write the principal an email and tell him what's going on. And he did, and he put pompous in there, and he's like, how do you spell pompous? And I was like, Pampas. And they had to look. I was like, yep, that's it. And just the fact that he had to throw pompous in there, I'm like, whatever, I don't care. So yeah, that was fun.
It's like,
I don't care.
the like I want to hear more Gabe stories, but then I also don't. It's like it's a weirdest.
Well, I mean, I can retell. Were you here for the show throwing of the shoe thing today?
I was here with
You got the George Bush part.
Yeah, I got the George Bush part.
So he's been getting on people's nerves. Like I said, he's like at 100 all the time, and kids are getting tired of him. Like he's been punched a couple times in the shoulder, and he was annoying somebody, and they started to chase after him, and there was a wrestling shoe, and he picked it up and threw it at him, and I just started laughing because it made me think of the George Bush thing, and I said, you throw a shoe at me, so what? And he's like, what? And I was like, you can't just throw shoes at people like you're in Iraq. And then I had to explain that whole story.
Because he was
George
like a
Bush
baby
having
when
that
happened.
I don't know. Was he even alive? He said I think he was born in 2008, so probably not even
because
alive.
Bush was over in
4.
I don't remember. Probably.
Yeah, because he got reelected because 9/11's in 2001.
Yeah.
And
yeah. So he was not alive.
Weird.
What is weird?
It's weird how that's like I mean, of course it was a big moment in time, but it's weird how it's like a BC AD thing almost, where it's like, oh, before 9/11 and after 9/11.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Because I just think about, I mean, airports, like the simple thing. It's like before you can go just chill at the gate and watch planes fly in. Just be some regular jerk off who likes planes and just watch planes fly all fucking day. And now you park your car. They're like, excuse me, who are you? Are you supposed to be here? Don't park for too long. If you park for too long, we assume your car is a bomb.
And we blow it up with you inside.
On your way out when you get back from your trip.
But at the same time, you can get apps now or even just websites where you can track where every plane is at any time.
Right.
My dad has one that if a plane's flying overhead, he holds up his phone and it shows him what flight that is, like where it took off and where it's going.
That's
and the flight
crazy.
Number and shit. Yeah.
That would actually be really cool at my house.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should look it up.
Badass.
And then you could just sit there and get high and play a game. Play a
Where's
game like
guess where this plane's from.
Over or under and pick a number of the plane, see if you can get the plane's number or something.
Yeah.
Well, guess where the plane is from.
Yeah, you can do that too. And then if it's just taking off, be like, Seattle. I win.
No, it's I saw something on the TikToks the other day. Someone was saying that they saw a picture and they're like, oh, I know that's not true from the flight you're on because this is in the background and it's on this date, which means that it had to have been this flight, which means you weren't on that flight. It's just Yeah, she's like, oh, there's only one flight that took this route that went by this mountain.
Oh,
on
it was
this day.
the lady that had seen the
Oh
the
yeah,
black thing that they thought was like an alien or a Dementor,
that.
and they were trying to figure out what plane it was. Did I send that to you? Because I
You
definitely
may
watched
have.
that. I definitely watched that, and I was like, holy shit, she's like going full detective
See,
and
we
figuring out.
have very similar algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's possible that you sent it to me, but it's also possible that I just saw it.
Yeah, that's fair. So you said there was that what I sent you a video today of I think it was a girl that she had a ruler and she set it over like hanging off of a ledge and then dropped something on it and it flipped up, and then she put a piece of paper on it and then dropped that thing on the edge of the ruler and the ruler didn't tip over, and you said yours still tipped over, but I
Yep.
did it and mine stayed there.
Well, I will say I did not use a 12-inch ruler. I had something more like a yardstick, but
Oh.
I had more of it hanging over than or more of it on the table than not.
But mine, I think it has to do with how much of the ruler is covered, like proportionally. And so if you had a yardstick, you're only going to have it covered, even if the paper's long ways, 11 inches. But I had a 12-inch ruler with an 11-inch piece of paper. And so I covered, it was sticking out about 5 inches over the edge. And I dropped a thing on it and it stayed there. And I was like, whoa. So maybe we'll have to do it and I'll record it and show you it worked.
He'd be like, "Here you go, bud. Proved it to you.
Gotcha, bitch.
In your face. Science."
Yeah. Science.
Acting.
Acting.
I heard something great the other day. It's like, hey, is it on the internet? Yeah, then it's not real.
That's funny too.
Well, this TikTok video, this seems pretty real. Is it on the internet? Yeah, it's not real.
The internet is fake.
The internet is fake. Everything on it's fake. Everyone on it is fake.
I watched this video today making fun of like Facebook's metaverse, right? I know they're meta now, but just like when the University of Oregon tried to take Puddle's name away, it's still Puddles. Like,
right.
You're Facebook forever, Facebook. Call yourself whatever you want. Like
you were forever Facebook.
Right? So Facebook, they're talking about their metaverse and they're like, yeah, in the metaverse, you're gonna be able to go like to a virtual grocery store and they're like and buy stuff, but you're just basically you're just ordering online like you're from Amazon. But as you put the digital milk in the digital cart, it goes, oh, boom, I added it to your cart. You're welcome. And this guy on YouTube just roasted it. Was like, that actually takes more effort and time than just scrolling through Amazon. Like, I'm never I already digitally purchase things every day. I'm not going to add steps.
Yo, that's so dumb.
I was like, my brain goes to Ready Player One when it comes to any sort of huge metaverse where you end up spending more of your time there than in quote, real life in this hypothetical. And so that's where my brain goes. And I just keep seeing everything for this metaverse. Like, you're going to have a digital office that you can go to. And here's how we're going to do fucking digital meetings and grocery shopping. I'm like, I already can do that. And it sucks.
Right. Like, the thing I saw today was it was 2 side-by-side pictures of the exact same thing. And it was like, Second Life. This will never work. This is stupid. Metaverse. This is the greatest thing ever. This is amazing. This is going to work. And we're like, no, it didn't work the first time. Dwight has a second life.
The funniest thing I ever saw from Second Life, there was this guy and he has a YouTube channel and he's got most of his videos are hidden now, but like if you liked them from before, you can still watch them. So like a friend of mine still has access to him, and he would just go on Second Life, and like he would troll people because people took Second Life so incredibly seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had straight up real estate agents on Second Life. And you would go and talk to a real estate agent, and he's like, "Yeah, but, this is a really nice piece of property here. It's right on the waterfront. You could build a nice house here, blah blah blah." And just like talking to this guy, and so this guy Daniel, he's like, "All right, Daniel, so just go ahead and push the button." He's like, "No."
No.
He's like, "Do you see the button there, Daniel?" "No." It's right there. Just press it, please. And so he just keeps like he'll walk a long distance away from the guy while he's trying to have this conversation with him. And because it's like the conversations are distance relative,
Right.
because it's trying to simulate, being far away from another person.
Yeah.
Like he can't hear him for half the conversation, and then he just walks back up to him. And so he walks over there, these two kids who were just like sitting there fishing on the dock, and he walks over and just kicks one of them. He's like, "Daniel, please do not kick the children." But he just kept this going, like he didn't know how to pay for something, and he kept this prank going on this guy for a solid 3 minutes.
Oh
It's
wow.
like, okay, I'm going to try to restart my computer. You don't need to restart your computer, Daniel.
I feel like people are more likely to like want to jump into a metaverse type thing that's like GTA.
Right.
Where you're just driving
Free guy.
around, fucking around. Yeah.
That's
Like
free guy.
that
It's-
seems
yeah.
that seems more like what people would want to do. I would.
Yeah.
I would do the free guy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Still haven't seen it
Also, good movie. Why have you not seen that?
It's
because
good.
I'm still struggling with the Habo Max.
Mm,
I'll try to figure it out tonight.
Free guys on Voodoo, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's on
Yeah.
Voodoo. Yeah.
I'll try to figure that out too. Because
Or if you still have my it should be connected to the Apple because I own it on Apple.
oh well, maybe I can find it there.
Should be able to. Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to play a game. Let's see if I can find a good list.
Dun, 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 dun.
We may have to push this back to next week, but I'm gonna try to find it. Y'all talk amongst yourselves for a couple
Talk
minutes.
amongst yourselves.
It's going to be anecdotal, asshole or not, for celebrities.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to hear more about this.
No,
said
I like
game,
it.
but
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Is correct.
Is correct.
Huh.
Basically, who I thought you guys, chat. Come on.
Yeah. I'm watching the Olympics right now.
Yeah, talk about the Olympics.
It's figure skating, which I don't understand. Why? Just why?
That's it. Just don't understand why.
I don't get it. Like, I understand the skates in hockey. That makes sense.
Uh-huh.
But why are you trying to spin around and be like, "Oh, look at me, I'm so dramatic"? No, I'm good.
All right. Yeah. That's.
All right.
I
Well,
mean,
that's excellent.
shit. I'm like, I was like, no, figure
There's-
skating, and I was like, no, he's right. There's no.
It's I mean, and it's just one person. It's just a guy. Like, at least when there's two, it's kind of like a dance.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's just a guy, no.
No.
I don't want to see this really. But I was watching to watch the snowboarding, and then we started talking, and I forgot to change it. Did you see you probably didn't because you guys don't care about women's basketball, and honestly, I don't blame you. But the Ducks women destroyed Wazoo today.
I did see that. It was like 83-30.
I put on the game because I forgot that it had
Jeez.
started, and it was 21-2, I think. Yeah, they held them to 30 points total, which is their second lowest or the second best, I think, that they've ever done in a game. And Washington State's fourth place in the conference. Oregon's third. So it's Washington State sucked. Like they were terrible.
Yeah.
They shot 17.5%. I can shoot 17.5% right now.
Right now.
Put
Like-
me in the game with them, and
Oh.
I'm gonna shoot at least 17.5%.
I thought you meant like no, from my bedroom. There's a hoop. There's a hoop close enough that if I open the window from right here, I'll hit 17%.
I will still hit 17.5%. Yeah.
In their gym.
When I was growing up, I actually had a basketball hoop at the end of my bed, and then I had like a net set up so that the balls would roll down, and it was set up so that the ball would bounce off of the end of my bed and bounce up back to my hand. So if I either missed or made, it was still going to roll back down and bounce back to me. I mean, I might have to reach forward a little bit,
Right.
but I shot a lot of free throws that way. It helped.
Awesome.
I found it. Are you guys? I found
Hey,
the
he
list
found
I
it.
was looking at. Are you guys ready for celebrity asshole or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Robin, hit that music again.
Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da.
All right, first on the list. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, asshole or not?
Not.
I say not.
He greeted him like a friend, chatted with him about a couple of his movies, and let my boyfriend be a total geek. Not an asshole.
Woo!
Oh, okay. I see how the
Yeah, so
game's gonna go.
yeah. All right. Bill Gates, asshole or not?
Asshole.
I'm gonna say not.
He stood in line like everyone else, even tipped well. Bill Gates, not an asshole.
Not an asshole. 2-1.
See, that's funny because my logic went like in my head. I went with the previous example of like Bill Gates meeting someone, and I just could assume that's what the example was every time.
Right.
And so I was like, Bill Gates could definitely come off as an asshole if you're meeting him like randomly.
Right.
And so that was okay. So it's different interaction types
Yeah.
for the okay. This
Anecdotal. Like I said, this is all
Yes.
anecdotal.
okay. I like
All right.
this. Okay.
Zach Braff.
Asshole.
No.
I used to work with the sister of Nurse Carla from Scrubs. She said everyone on the cast was amazing, except Zach Braff. Zach Braff, asshole.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow.
Michael Phelps.
Asshole.
Not an asshole.
Been to several casinos where he treated the dealers and cocktail servers like total garbage.
Ah.
Boom.
4-3, Robin.
He's the greatest Olympian of all time. He can be an asshole. Good for
No,
you.
Alex
Phelps.
got it right. I got it wrong.
That's what you were up 2. Now you're only up 1.
It's 3-1, 3-2.
Okay, 3-2, not 4-3. Hillary Duff.
Not
Not an asshole.
an asshole.
A friend of mine worked on one of the flights she was on. A little girl wandered up to Hillary's seat and asked for an autograph, and she told her to get lost. Hillary
That's
Duff.
gotta be okay. That's
asshole.
gotta be like prime like Hillary Duff show level asshole. I feel like she fell out of the Disney grace and is probably not now. I know it's anecdotal. That's been established. I'm just saying. I imagine you meet Hillary Duff in a situation where it's a little more public, and she's probably tremendous.
Tim Allen.
Asshole.
No, yeah, it's got to be asshole. It's got to be long enough ago he was a home improvement dick.
He owns a house near my summer home and threatened a friend for welcoming him to the neighborhood with pie.
Booyah.
Viggo Mortensen.
Not an asshole.
Not an asshole.
Yeah.
He used to go to the restaurant I managed at the time. He's one of the nicest, most down-to-earth celebrities we had.
Boom.
Yep. I feel like every story I've heard about him, he's been nice.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Not an asshole.
Not an asshole.
He found my dog that ran away and picked him up off the highway. He ended up cleaning him and giving him a ton of toys before giving him back.
Fuck yeah. Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Stone Cold for the
What?
win. Jaden Smith.
Asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, I go asshole.
Wouldn't leave my store 30 minutes after we closed. Neither would his security guard or the girl he was with.
Wow.
Yep.
Mark Ruffalo.
Oh,
Not an
gentleman.
asshole.
Yeah, great
I,
dude.
I started chatting him up about acting and how he got into the industry, and he ended up talking to me for an hour and gave me his email address.
See, every
He's
story another
yes.
guy that he's never mean to people. He plays the Hulk, always nice.
Right. Keanu Reeves is obvious. Keanu's nice to
Yeah,
everyone.
Yeah,
just
we
the
can't do that
greatest.
one.
Natalie Portman.
Oh, asshole.
Oh. I'm gonna say not an asshole then.
One of my sister's friends went to college with her. She threw a hissy fit because
Ah.
the professor used her real last name when taking attendance.
Oh, it's probably on the sheet.
It's on the it's on the paper.
Yeah, what is he supposed to do?
I
Julie.
know. The next professor hears about it and is like, "Oh, I got to make up fake names for everybody." The whole class is so confused. Just walks in like Robin Johnson. Miller's over here like, "Oh, there's another Robin in the class."
Cool.
He ain't saying
And
shit.
I would have
right?
probably jumped because my middle name's John, so I was like Robin John.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
No?
Oh shit. What?
Oh, okay. Moving on.
Moving on.
Julie Andrews.
Not an asshole.
Wait. Sound of Music?
Yes.
Oh, not an asshole.
My boss went out to her table to do his chef thing, and she was so down to earth and complimented his food.
Boom.
Aw.
CeeLo Green.
Not an
Ooh,
asshole.
I'm gonna say asshole.
I think he swings T-Pain. Just a chill dude.
Now I've seen some shit that he's done.
Spotted him at a restaurant in Atlanta. I kind of creepily take two. I kept kind of creepily staring at him until he noticed me. Then he waved and said, "Keep it real, bro."
He's a cool guy.
This one I will counter. Justin Bieber.
Not an asshole is gonna be it,
Asshole.
but he is an asshole.
Yeah, he lives up to his reputation as incredibly rude. I will say that someone I know met Justin Bieber and said he was very nice. So
Yeah.
I did coincidentally hang out with acquaintances that were there at DocsPad when Bieber was in town for his like tour or whatever. I knew a couple guys that were like, "Yeah, man, he went down to DocsPad, watched a UFC fight, had a great time. Like the security guard was chill enough that it wasn't weird, and then he left."
Huh.
I was like, I could be Justin Bieber's best friend.
yep, you can hang out with Justin Bieber.
Dude, I'd be so good at it.
John Stamos.
Asshole.
Yeah, asshole.
This anecdote caught him on the bad day. Uncle Jesse is a stud, but this one time, people have bad days.
I was professional assistant and driver for John Stamos for a week. He was very modest, friendly, and had a great sense of humor.
We both
Had him
know.
for a week. That's not catching him on a day.
Right,
No,
right.
no, that's fair. Once the anecdotes are brought in, I'm not rooting against
Go
John
Ducks.
Stamos.
Go Ducks.
Go Ducks. He's amazing. I'm a big fan of Stamos. What I was saying is, for the sake of the game,
I see.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Yeah,
And
like-
that's what I figured too.
right,
Like,
exactly. He's a
probably
great
gonna be-
guy, but if you catch him on that one Wednesday, oh shit.
Adam
Stamos
Driver.
Adam Driver's
Asshole.
dude, you guys, gentlemen. Just a
Asshole.
fucking gentleman.
A genuinely kind and courteous
Ah!
dude. He's also massive in person and pretty shy too, which was kind of surprising.
He is a big dude.
He's got huge nipples too.
He's a great
Okay.
actor.
Zoe Deschanel.
Not an asshole.
Bitch. Total bitch.
My friends and I all have worked as extras on New Girl, and she's a mean person.
Ah!
I remember hearing from who plays Nick? Jake Johnson?
Okay.
He apparently has had some less than good things to say about working with her, and it made me
That's
so
probably
happy.
why she's got no
Because
other
I
work after that.
Fucking hate her.
Also not a big fan.
The worst.
I liked her in Elf. I got a few more of these.
Okay.
Flava Flav.
Yeah, boy. Not an
Asshole.
asshole.
I saw Flava Flav at an airport once. He was yelling at the flight crew over his flight being canceled.
Yeah. Asshole.
RDJ.
Gentleman.
Yeah, nice guy.
My
Gentleman.
friend and I were flying a kiteboarding kite on the beach, and he approached and initiated a conversation with, "Hey guys, cool kite."
Yeah.
That's funny. Bing.
Keegan Michael Key.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
See, I feel like Keegan, like Key's the nice guy and Peel's the asshole.
Yeah.
hmm
Complimented him on his at the time new series. He took one hand with both of his hand, asked my name, and gave the sincerest thank you.
Yeah. He reminds me of like that Kevin Smith level of like the appreciation for like what he gets to do with his life.
Right.
And so like fans and stuff is like, yeah, man, like if you're not an asshole, I'm always going to be a gentleman. And it's like, yeah, that's awesome.
Mark Cuban.
Oof, he could go. This
I
is
know.
50-50.
Yeah.
I think the anecdote leans asshole.
I'm gonna say not an asshole then.
I will say one thing to keep in mind is a lot of these are coming from, it seems to be coming from service people. So keep that in mind. Like when you think about these people, think about how you think they would treat service people. So Mark Cuban, met him while catering an event, nicest guy in the world, stayed for so long after, so anyone who wanted a picture could get one.
Nice.
Like Mark Cuban was the guy, you got to remember, who was he said that the NBA referees couldn't manage Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
And so the Dallas Dairy Queen was like, "Oh, you think it's so easy? Come manage a Dairy Queen." He's like, "I'm a billionaire. That'll be fine." Oh no. We're out of syrup for the Pepsi. Sheila, go put on some more Pepsi. Problem solved. All right. We're just a few more here. Tiger Woods.
Asshole.
Not an asshole.
When I was about 5, I asked for his autograph. He got in his car and never even looked at me. Ooh, this is a good one. Kevin James.
Nice guy.
Asshole.
Nice guy.
Buddy of mine was a waiter for him. When he asked him if he wanted anything to drink, he responded, "You were told not to speak to me."
Out of
Wow.
context, it was a joke. Kevin James is a stud.
Guy Fieri.
Asshole.
Not an asshole.
Dude, asshole.
Was sent to take photos of him. He was visiting a local restaurant. He sat down to eat with me and we got to chat. He's really nice.
Fuck.
All right. Three more of these.
Okay.
Ashton Kutcher.
Nice guy.
Nice guy.
Met him while in the ER. He helped me up after I collapsed. His kindness and warmth was deeply appreciated.
Boom.
All right. Johnny Depp.
Asshole.
Asshole.
Used to deliver food from a catering service. Johnny Depp once tipped me $100.
Ah!
Well, whoa. No, out of context. Doesn't count. Tip a guy $100, but if he ordered $10,000 worth of shit, like,
Yeah, it's not no tippin' pippin here.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
All right, Gwen Stefani
Nice. She's nice.
Asshole.
was seriously one of the sweetest people I've ever met.
Boom.
When the first picture I took with her didn't turn out, she offered to take another.
Because she's just a girl.
No doubt.
She's just a girl. Let's see if I have any more good ones. Dave Chappelle.
Nice guy.
Yeah, got to talk to him for about 20 minutes. Really down to earth and naturally funny. Let's see, we all expect Mariah Carey to be a bitch. Chevy's an asshole.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We all know Henry Winkler's a nice guy.
Correct.
Rosario Dawson's nice. That's not surprising. J-Lo's a bitch. That's not surprising. Shia LaBeouf.
Nice
That
guy.
could go either way. I'll say asshole then.
He had his car break down in my town. A little boy recognized him and said he loved Transformers and was told to fuck off.
All right, I guess.
I love Transformers. Fuck off.
But it's like
All right, I lied.
you're trying to fix your car or something. I could tell somebody to fuck off in that situation.
Just, oh my god! Could you imagine?
Understandable asshole.
I love Transformers. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
You disrespect me with that Transformers loving ass.
Did you ever come in here and disrespect me? All right, I'm not going to read the anecdotes, but Sandra Bullock.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Julia Roberts.
Bitch.
Julia Roberts. I'm gonna say nice.
Bitch. See, I thought exactly the same. I was like, how is it that these two people who are both like super accomplished actors, like I just automatically assume that Sandra Bullock is the nicest person in history and that no one wants to hang out with Julia Roberts.
Right. So you want to hear the final score?
Tell me the final score.
6-9.
19-18, Alex.
Oh!
And a lot of those, I kept picking the opposite of what Alex picked because I was like, I can't. The score is going to be the same. Yeah. And so I kept picking the opposite. I probably would have won if I had stuck with what I wanted to pick. Yeah.
You jumped out to a big lead there early.
I was up by a bunch. Yeah.
Yeah. That was
a fun game.
That's asshole or not. I hope you had fun playing along at home.
I can't wait to get the home edition.
When you go back and you listen to this episode next week and you're like, oh, I'm gonna play along.
I can because I'll forget.
Try to set the high score.
I'll trick Gabe. Be like, no, that's not me. I'll get him to play.
It would be funny to be like, all right, let's play this. Like, you got to listen to this podcast and play along and know all the answers and like get them all right. But you got to get like one or two wrong so he doesn't totally catch on.
He'd be like, he just said my name.
There are a lot of Gabes out there. Don't worry about it.
But did he say your last name too?
No, I did not say. Cut that.
Leave it in!
I love that you guys now say it in harmony. It's a beautiful thing. You know what else is beautiful? Is that these people, they could have been anywhere in the world, but they're here with us. We appreciate that. We'll see y'all down at Miller's Buffet, where if you eat today,
coming today, don't eat tomorrow.
Don't eat tomorrow. Make sure you're on YouTube to see me do my jump hump practice. It'll be definitely worth the price of admission over there. Jump Up Practice might be the name of the episode in the close. But for this episode, this edition of my show with Alex and Jake, good night, universe.
Go Ducks.
Go Ducks.
Come in today, don't eat tomorrow.
Don't eat tomorrow.
I might make that a commercial.
Hi, I'm Robin from Robin Buffet. Come on down, we got the best roast beef. Ham, roast beef, desserts. Miller's Buffet. Off of Highway 99, now open on Sundays.
You gotta get ribs to say and desserts though, so it's like
desserts.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Oh my god.
Both dinner, beverages, and desserts.
That's right, Rib. Yeah, I want to do the voiceover for this. Come on down to Miller's Buffet. I'll do my best Sam Elliott imitation.
Right. Oh my god.
down for the smoked brisket.
Maybe we can put a picture, do the effect where you get like a person's picture and then you just replace the eyes and the mouth and you keep talking in the Sam Elliott voice.
There ain't no sheriff here at Gravy Robbers. This is something, all right. Alex, get at me later on. Let's nail down a weekend when we're gonna lock ourselves in a room.
Then practice jump humping.
Then practice the jump humps.
All right, boys.
All right, later, boys.
See ya.